What is going on, everyone? How's it going, my fellow collectors? This is Regan and welcome back to yet another unboxing and review video. Today we're gonna talk about this newly released figure of Hot Toys. For sure a lot of Star Wars collectors are really excited about this one. So this is none other than, finally, PADMÉ AMIDALA from the Star Wars Attack of the Clones Episode 2 20 years anniversary collection MMS 678 1/6 scale collectible figure. And before we start, if you're new here to our channel, please consider to subscribe and press the notification bell as well if you want to get notified once I upload a new video, especially Hot Toys. And don't forget to hit the like button as well if you want to support this channel. Okay, without further ado, let's dive in. Oh my goodness, finally she's here, PADMÉ AMIDALA. Of course, this is the art box, the standard art box for Star Wars figures, black box. And of course, that beautiful picture of PADMÉ right there, and at the back, pretty neat, the standard one. There you go. Of course, this is just a cover. Let's slide it up so we can see the main art box, which is really nice as well. The vintage look is right here. Oh my goodness, there you go. Okay, oh my, yes, I'd say pretty neat. Okay, and of course the logo of the 20 years anniversary collection. And of course, you could also open the front part so you can see right away. Anyway, I'm really excited to share with you guys the figures, so let's open it. We got the instruction sheet right here. That beautiful instruction sheet right here with the poster. So that's how it looks like. I'm excited for young Anakin as well. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the joints right here. Two pieces. We got the holder of the base. Okay, that's a really nice idea because it's white color, so at least it really matches to her pants, right? This is the crotch holder, and we got the 4 pieces of extra interchangeable hands, holding some weapon. And then, yeah, probably same weapon as well. Of course, close fist. What a really small hands right there. Oh my goodness, that is so small. And then right here at the bottom as well, we got some piece that we gonna attach it to the base. That looks really cool as well. The paint application details, absolutely fantastic. Okay, made out of plastic. And then right here we got the tool for his separate rolling eyeballs. Of course, the blaster rifle right here of PADMÉ looks really cool. Okay, anyway, so there's no movable parts right here. Yeah, no movable parts. And of course, his pistol, that beautiful pistol right here, guys. Look at that. Nice handle right there, that kind of like a wooden handle, right? Made out of plastic material, and you could move this one. Okay, this is like a chrome paint. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, let me get first the base. Love the base, guys. The base totally different from the like the usual version of the rectangle base. Absolutely fantastic. Love the quality here, especially the paint application, the weathering. Pretty cool, and it's very light, guys. It's actually quite lighter than the original base. This is really cool, guys. Of course, the main figure right here. Okay. Gosh, that is really nice braid hair right there. Okay, and then let me remove the plastics. Right here. Okay, on the side underneath we could see her poncho. Yeah, kind of like her poncho and okay, so let's take it out this one. There you go. Oh my goodness, this is really nice. Okay, love the quality of this one. Okay, let me remove this one. This is pretty heavy because of the wire. There you go. And then right here, her mask. Absolutely fantastic. Wow, nice quality, I'd say. There you go. Right, so there you go. So I think that's pretty much everything included inside the box. Okay, so now we're gonna test the articulations of this figure. Right, so let's start with the head. I'm gonna keep the plastic there first on her neck, so to avoid some scratches while testing out the articulations. Pretty tight, I'd say. Twist, you could do 360, look down, look up, side, but of course you could move extra range of motion. Let's see, it's pretty hard to remove. So this is the joints look like. That's totally different. Okay. The neck is actually not movable. Oh, I would say like limited range of motion on the neck, in terms of moving up and down. But twist is okay. A little bit down, I'd say. I think it's pretty decent, not really a big deal. And then her hair is actually detachable. So we could detach her hair if we're going to wear her mask. Or kind of like, I don't know how you're going to call this one, like bandana on her head. Okay, and then there you go. That's how it looks like. And then moving on to the arms. Yeah, right. So 90 degrees. Then to the front, all the way up there. Actually, you could lift above 90 degrees. And then here, above 90 degrees as well. At least it's still stretched. Nice material on the upper suit. And then to the back, swivel, you could back swivel, pretty tight swivels, I would say. Okay, and then elbows right there. There you go, double jointed, absolutely fantastic. The wrist joint, pretty standard, I'd say, and you could see those joints right there. At least it's not that really visible. They put some extra white thing here to cover up that that skin tone, right? And probably to cover that joint as well, but it's not really covered, right? Like fully covered. But I think it's totally fine. Oops. Ooh, so easy to damage. See the crumpled part when I did some extra. The fabric material is not that really good. I mean, like here is not that really good. But here is fine. But of course, the crumpled part is fine. It's just that it looks like so easy to get some, distress. Anyway, so just be careful on the fabric material. This one is a bit different. Anyway, moving on to the upper body or to the waistline. Upper torso, yes, upper torso right there. It has some joint side. Wow, fantastic. That is absolutely beautiful, guys. And twist, you could twist from the upper torso. And then I'm not sure about the waistline. Yes, at least a little bit extra twist right there, crunch in. Perfect. I think it's, looks great for me. Okay, the articulations on the upper body, on the waistline, I think it looks pretty good. See, just do it slowly because again the material of her suit, the fabric material is a bit different. I feel like it's so easy to get some damage, to get some, pulled. You could pull some strings there, or I mean, like, yeah. Anyway, moving on to the legs. Open. Very, I mean, like, it's so easy to move. Kind of like a bit loose. And then to the back, there you go. Swivel. It has 90 degrees to the back, and then knees. It's not double jointed. Oh, this is weird. Oh my goodness, this is weird. Wait, what? Should be double jointed. There you go. Sorry, my bad, guys. This is double jointed. It's just that you have to press it a bit harder, because this one is quite tight. So it depends on the batch that you're going to have or you're going to receive. So I think that's it for the knees. Again, there's some, swivels, and then ankle, side, very important to me, the side. This one doesn't have a little bit, then twist, flex point. I think it's fine. Should be a bit bigger, I mean, like, more range of motion, but because of this boots right here, it's kind of like blocking the range of motion. So once you move the flex and point, so it's gonna block because of this one, unless you're gonna lift up, but still looks weird. See, kind of. So I'd say small, at least pretty small range of motion. Okay, anyway, I think that's it for the articulation. I'd say pretty good. It's not really bad. Only this one probably, but the upper body, the arms, the neck, the legs is amazing. I think they did a great job on the articulations. I mean, like, the material of the body that they use is pretty good. Anyway, I think that's it for the articulations. Now let's move on to the accessories. So I'm gonna start with the case. The hands, it has some dedicated hands, like this one right here. This one we're gonna use to this blaster rifle. So you can see it's more rounded and then bigger space inside. Okay, so there you go. So that's how it looks like. Now you could put this one to her arm. And then, while the other one, this one is also dedicated for this pistol right here. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Right? Nice form. Perfect for this pistol. And then again, you could also move this part right here. Okay. There you go. So this is how it looks like. It looks absolutely beautiful. So this is how it looks like. So you have two choices. You don't need to remove the hands. Okay, and then of course we're gonna put this one as well to her holster right here, to her belt. There you go. The belt is actually made out of like rubber, like plastic material. Yeah, it's a bit harder, so it won't like somehow crush the pistol inside. I mean, like, it really has some nice mold to insert that pistol. Also, the pouches right here is made out of plastic material. This one, also this one right here, those pouches is actually made out of plastic material. And the details is actually pretty light, not that really sharp, because I'm not sure why, because probably it's not really a real pouches, like like made out of leather material. But the what's this, like, the main belt is actually made out of leather material. It looks like a leather to me, a genuine leather to me. And it has some velcro design if you want to remove it. Also on her pants as well, so it won't move once you what's this, like, once you do some poses. As you can see right here, there you go, those are velcro design, so you could also detach the belt. Okay, and then what else? So that's the accessories. And then of course her poncho right here. So we're gonna attach this one to her body, but first we need to remove the head sculpt. There you go. Very easy. And it's actually very easy to attach this poncho to her body. There you go. So you're gonna hear that click, and that's it. I think it looks better if we're gonna show the whole head. But of course, if you want to use the headpiece or this kind of like a bandana, headband, whatever you're going to call it, yeah, you could also use it. It's pretty easy to attach this one. But of course, we need to remove the ponytail right here, detachable hair. And this is how it looks like. So you have to pull this one on the side so it will somehow like fit right there. I'm gonna cross this one first on the side like this. So it's either gonna cover her mouth, something like this, but I find it a bit weird because it has some space here. So it's better if like it's somehow covered, like fully covered, like somehow like this. But we can't because there's something like, you know, folded part right here, and the magnet is actually only up to here, so it's not gonna really fully close or wrap around to her face. But I think it's totally fine, but I prefer showing her full face like this. And then of course we're gonna wrap around. So it has some very, I think, very thin wire, because I could feel like it's not really gonna, you know, somehow fully bend, you know, those wires. Kind of like this. It's somehow, it will take time for you to, you know, fix it. So yeah, you have to really like sit on this one, and something like this actually. It looks really cool. There you go. That looks beautiful, but it's just that of course you need some extra time to really attach properly those the fabric material, the wrap around thing. See, because it's somehow this one keeps moving, you know, once you attach it there. So you have to pull it all the way down, but it's gonna somehow, I don't know why it's going up. It's always going up, like it's pushing up, like because of the poncho probably, or this one. So it will take time, so it's not just like so easy to attach. Okay, there you go. But at least it's cool, you know. There you go. That's how it looks like. So I prefer not to put this one. So probably like just for picture, you know, if you're going to do some photography, like for a couple of, you know, hours, like minutes, then I think you're fine. But if you're going to use this one, like this poncho right here, or her cape, I think this one looks better. Yeah, see, this one is actually very easy to attach. Also, it has some wire, not so thick, so you could, I would say, like it's also easy to do some style on this poncho. And yeah, I think that's it. So more like sideways right there. Okay, and I think that's it for the accessories of this figure. Let me show you guys first the base. I believe this is where we're going to put this one. Okay, so but I'm not sure if this one has some extra. No, it's not magnetically designed. I thought it has a magnet to really attach, you know, properly or fully attach this extra piece right here. Nah, it doesn't have. But probably we could clip it. Okay, so no. So this is just like an extra design, you know, so it's not really the. There you go. So at least I don't need to remove the plastic, you know. Anyway, yeah, so this is how it looks like if you're gonna stand her here, and with that safe extra cover for the crutch holder, which is absolutely fantastic. Okay, there you go. This is how it looks like. And wait, let me show you guys something like this. Let me zoom out. All right, so okay, I think that's it for all the accessories. Not much, but I think you're still gonna enjoy it. And let me review very quick those close-up details. on her suit, on her body. I'm gonna start with the boots. I think it looks pretty good, especially the sculpted part right there. The details is absolutely fantastic. It has some weathering, but not that much, you know. The paint application looks good as well. Really matches to the boot shop. Underneath the sole, love the details right there. Looks really good as well. And then the paint application, the weathering of the boot shop looks absolutely beautiful. Although I don't like this kind of style. It's a good idea, you know, they made a rubber plastic material, so at least to avoid some flaking in the future. If they made a like a leather material, it's probably gonna, you know, everyone's gonna rant about like, you know, oh, again, leather material. So I'm just saying, so I wish it is made out of genuine leather, but again, this is what they gave us. I think it's totally fine, still good. Love the details. It's just that I don't like this design. So anyway, this is detachable from the legs, you know, from the body, so it's movable. But anyway, I think it is what it is. And moving on to the pants. The pant looks really good as well. I love the quality, you know, stretch. The fabric material looks pretty neat. The tailoring, the stitches. But somehow I feel like it's a little bit baggy, right? In the film, it should be more tighter to her legs. I'm not 100% sure, but maybe from afar it's okay. But I'm just saying, like, you know, once you get this in your hands, you will probably understand what I'm trying to say. And I could tell because I saw some stitches here at the back that it looks like it's not really like an end stitch. It's not only an end stitch, it's also a kind of like they make it more tighter. You know, they adjust the size to make it tighter to her body. And I could feel some foam here on her butt cheek to make it somehow like bigger to complement the pants. I'm not really sure. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm just saying maybe, you know, because I could tell it's a bit loose, a bit baggy. Although it's totally fine, but I wish it is more tighter to her legs, but this one is a bit loose. And then I could tell that kind of adjustment, you know, to adjust your pants to make it tighter to your waistline. It somehow it looks like that. So I'm not sure why they did that. So probably they made a wrong size, but at least they still adjust it perfectly, I'd say, you know, but not 100% perfect, you know. But the quality of the pants, I think it looks fantastic, you know. And then moving on to the belt, I love the belt. This one is looks like a genuine leather to me. Looks like it because I could tell from the inner part, but probably it's just like a, you know, fox leather, you know. But anyway, it has some Velcro. You could detach from the body. You know, it also has some Velcro in the front, so it won't move if you're going to do some posing. And then wait, let me put it back. And then the pouches again, and then the pouches and the holster. It's made out of rubber, plastic, actually plastic material. It's pretty hard. The details, it's pretty soft. You know, that really solid details. I think it looks good. The paint application looks good, but of course, I wish it is made out of genuine leather as well, just like the belt, right? And then again, the upper part. See, this one is really tight to her body. So that's what I'm saying. You know, in the film, it's both fit to her body, but this one is a bit loose, you know, a bit baggy. But this one, the upper part of the upper suit, it's really tight to her body, to her waistline. You could really see the shape, perfect shape. Like this one, it's, you can see like it's too straight, you know. But this one, it's a little bit, you know, I mean, like it's tighter. We could actually make this one tighter. Maybe we could adjust this one, you know, if you have some, you know, could do something to adjust this one. I think you could make it tighter to her body, because this one, anyway, this one is actually stretched to her body. So if you make it tighter, I think it's totally fine. I think that's also the purpose why they make it a little bit loose, to give some room for some range of motion, right? And then again, the upper body, the upper suit, I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I love the feet. I love the quality as well. The stretch, the sleeve, the length here, it really covers the whole arm, especially the joint. And then this one is actually movable, and it looks like made out of metal die-cast material. It doesn't feel like it made out of plastic material, but I feel like it's made out of like a, you know, die-cast. I could feel, you know, it's pretty hard, and when I touch it, I could feel like it's not just only like a plastic material. But anyway, looks good. This one's really good, guys, believe me. And then this one, the details on the upper suit looks good as well. Those embossed print, rubber print, absolutely fantastic, you know. See that at the back, right? Just be careful in moving it, because you might gonna have some extra distress. You know, it's so easy to get some, you know, pulled strings, you know, I'd say. And then this one, the poncho, I'd say absolutely beautiful. I love the quality of the material. You know, those extra wire, embedded wire, absolutely fantastic. And it's really fit to her body, you know, to her neck. I think it's pretty good. Love the quality, you know. And last but not the least is the head sculpt. I'd say absolutely beautiful, guys. Believe me, it is a great looking head sculpt. It looks 100% spot on to me. However, there's still some room, almost spot on, you know. But I feel like there's still some room for improvement on this head sculpt. But anyway, this is their very first Padme Amidala figure or Natalie Portman figures. So I think it's a great start. Actually, it's a big start already. So if they're going to give us like a second version or like a DX version, it's probably gonna be better, you know, in my honest opinion. But this one, it still looks great, even though it's not 100% accurate, you know, probably 85 to 90% accurate to Natalie Portman. You know, the resemblance of her face is really there, you know, the features of her face, although it's not that really strong, not that really sharp, but still absolutely beautiful. The details, the texture, the skin tone, absolutely beautiful, especially those moles on her face, absolutely beautiful. And then also the which is like a ponytail on her hair, I feel like it's a bit too bulky or like too long at the back, though it looks okay. It's just that I feel like it's a bit bulky here, but probably like should be more closer to the head. I'm just saying, you know, maybe in the film. Anyway, just comment down below. But then again, overall the head sculpt is absolutely beautiful, even though there's still some room for improvement. Hopefully in the future, you know, she's also part of the Marvel, so they probably gonna make it better, you know, remember that. All right, so I think that's it for the details of this figure. So my overall and final thoughts on this Padme Amidala figure, I'd say she is absolutely beautiful. It is a great looking masterpiece, you know, in my honest opinion. So definitely a must buy, a must have figure in your Star Wars collection. If you're on the fence on getting this figure, you should not miss this one, guys, believe me. So this is the very first Padme Amidala, and we don't know when we're going to get another, you know, version of this Padme Amidala figure. Although she's part of the Marvel Avengers like Thor character that they're going to make, but that's totally different, right? But still, this is the very first Natalie Portman Padme Amidala figure, so you should not miss this one. I think you're not gonna go wrong with this one. You're gonna love this figure. It's a no-brainer, believe me, guys. So if you're going to miss this one, you're probably gonna have a hard time to find a cheaper version. Maybe in the future, maybe like after a few years. But you know, for this time around, I think it's hard to get or wait for another version of Padme Amidala. So you should really get this figure. Although it has some flaws, I'd say, but you know, those flaws are nothing. Those are really small, especially on the head sculpt. I think those are really small. I think from afar, once you display her, you're gonna love her, guys. Believe me, you're gonna enjoy playing with this figure, especially with those upcoming Attack of the Clones line, young Anakin, young Obi-Wan. Hopefully, they could also make young Obi-Wan in the future. And then, of course, Mace Windu. And then, of course, the other characters from the Attack of the Clones. I think you're gonna love, guys, once you display her together with those other characters. And yeah, this is absolutely beautiful piece, and you should not miss this one, guys, believe me. Okay, I think that's about it. That's all I could tell about this figure. Let me know your thoughts on this figure as well. Feel free to comment down below, and if you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. Okay, until then, see you on the next one. Peace.